Hey guys, it's Mike from Junkie on Crafts and Builds, and this is a quick little video based off some feedback I had from the Vanguard impressions video that I made a little over 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been that long since I've done something. Life's just been life's been life like usual. I keep saying it, but that's the truth. But anyway, we're going to talk about something that's toy related and collecting related, but not specifically a toy in and of itself. But sometimes, as collectors, we have a lot of stuff and we get some accessories with our figures, like this Bone Collector 2.0. We've got a bunch of stuff in here that he comes with, but I might not want to use all this stuff on my figure for the display. So I was showing off the video specifically whenever I wanted to take some pictures outside, and I want to take a couple figures with me. And you know as well as I do, if I don't have all my accessories together with them, my OCD kicks in. So I searched online and I found a solution, and I'm going to wash, rinse, and repeat that video here for you guys. So let's just get this guy out of the box and I'll show you what I'm going to do. All right, so I have Bone Collector out of his packaging and all of his accessories here, but I really just want to have him walking around with his machete and his mask and his backpack. So I don't want to lose anything else. So let's bring in how I'm going to store, carry, and keep everything organized. And here's what we use. This Simply Tidy Photo and Craft Keeper Organizer. I usually pick this up at Michael's, and in case everyone's wondering, here is the website for Michael's and the photo organizer. It's a clear 16. Normally, and this is one thing I want to point out, normally they're 42 bucks. Don't ever buy them for full price, because Michael's always has a sale going on, probably at least twice a month, and these are constantly brought down. This right here is a fantastic price for it at $12.59. I normally see them for about $13 or $14, so $12.59. I'm definitely going to be picking some up today. They're pretty easy to use. They come in a variety of colors. I always just get the clear because I want to see everything inside, but you can get them in a mint green color, which I will show later on, and they even have rainbow colors. So yeah, this is it right here. Pretty easy. So let's take a look at it right now. So here is the box, like I said, and thank you, Bone Collector, for showing that off. Here is the UPC, if you are so inclined to look at it. So, but again, it holds 16 figures, 4 by 6 inches for the photos. There's the dimensions of the box itself, and it's pretty easy, obviously. Let's crack it open and look at the individual case. And here we go. So again, pretty simple, nice plastic, a little bit pliable, acid-free, recyclable, whatever all that other junk means. But it's pretty spacious inside for most of your figures. We got this hinge here, obviously. So again, over time, if you keep pulling them in and out, I've had this happen where this flexes a point to where it breaks. But like I said, I usually get these when they're pretty cheap, so they can be easily replaced. So using our model here, a Bone Collector, right? He doesn't have anything like on the back here, like a antenna or anything with some of the other figures that we got from Action Force or G.I. Joe for that matter. And I'll show a little bit of both. But as you can see, he fits in there pretty well. Some tips I've always done, if it has boot swivel, I always rotate the boots out. So that way it's just a lower profile for the body. Slide them right in, and it closes. Now, sometimes because of the body, there could be a little bit of a bulge, right up here for his vest. Things like that. If there are accessories you can take off, you can take them off and store them all together. Or if it's okay, if it's just a slight bulge, it's just making sure that it's not moving around. All right. But again, it keeps everything protected. Not waterproof, of course, but for dust and everything like that, you're covered. So that's the case, and you can use this, and it's absolutely fine for your collection then. If you are OCD like me and you want to make sure nothing gets lost when you pull this open, or if there's a slight gap, you don't want anything to fall out, I go above and beyond and I grab some bags. Now I picked these up from Amazon. I think they're like 12 bucks for 100. But these are 5x8 resealable Ziploc bags, right? And put my stuff in. So let's get that done. So we're going to grab all the accessories from Bone Collector. All right, so there's all the accessories in, right? And I'll just kind of angle it up out of the way. Gonna get our figure in. And this is where you know, sometimes you get to play around and maneuver things. Sorry for the noise. Zip it. I always like to push a little bit of air out just to make sure there's no gaps or anything pushing against the bat or the container. Pull him down. All right, there he is, all together, all his accessories locked, nice and secure. Now, some people may say, well, I don't want to break something with the weapons or anything like that. You don't have to use the bag. I just do it to keep everything all together. Or you can keep the bag separate. You can get smaller sizes if you just want it for the hands or other attachments. But I like keeping everything together. And there you go, easy peasy. If you don't want to take the entire box, you got him all boxed up. You can put him in your backpack or whatever else and carry him around. So like I said, here's a couple other figures I have. My BotCon Wasp Raider, I cut off the combat profile. It fits in there perfectly. I can fit 2 complete Wasp backpack sets together in a box. A bunch of accessory gear packs. And for G.I. Joe, like say for Buzzer here, I have all his stuff. And this one I didn't put him in a bag yet. We'll be using him for a video soon. But again, it's just a convenient, easy way to store all your stuff. Now, that's some of the pros with this thing, but I mean, there are some downsides. This is quite a bulky thing and it takes up a lot of space. Trust me, I have a whole pile of these and they basically become a little tower down in the workshop. So that's kind of the downside. And I even go so far as to label each one. I mean, you can do whatever you want with these things. If you have one of these little crickets, you can put stickers and all this other junk on it. I mean, whatever you want to do with it. But like I said, this is a great storage option. Another con that you may be concerned about is say, well, what if I have a bigger figure? Say I have Roadblock or we're going to have Atlas coming out. He's more than 6 inches. For larger figures, and I didn't bring one with me, but say like Roadblock or someone, I remove the head and put him in there. In fact, I do have a larger figure, and that is an Animal Warriors in the Kingdom Legends series figure. Again, he's going to be a little taller than your Action Force G.I. Joe. So what if I want to store this guy in here? Well, you can if you're okay with removing the head. All right. So when he's headless, you want to put him in here. And with this guy being having a ball peg and ball hinge combo, I usually fold the ball peg or the ball hinge down just to give that extra little bit of space. Again, rotating the legs. If you don't have a boot swivel or anything, just to make sure that that profile is low. Put him in sideways, stick him in the head, close and go. So larger figures can be used for this, but you do have to do a little bit of extra work in regards to removing the head or any other accessories or whatnot. So there's that. So I wanted to show it off to you guys. Again, you can get these on Michaels and they're usually on sale. Like I said, I wouldn't get these at full price because $42 for a storage unit is insane. But $12, $13, not a bad option. You can also find these on Amazon as well. Just look for 4x6 photo organizer. And I think they usually run like $20 on Amazon. So if you don't have a Michaels nearby, you can always use that option as well. But hopefully this answered the question for some of the comments I had in regards to how I store and transport some of my figures. So if you're so inclined, go ahead and buy one yourself and try it out. And if you like little tips, videos like this, or anything, my other content, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks a lot.